something very helpful is when Miss Salva uses her hands to help us. For example, when she speaks, she does something like this, or imagine, or eyes, or mouth. So that helped me because I'm looking at her and I'm listening to her, so I can remember that. Maybe after so many days, I don't remember the word, but I remember what she does, so I remember the word.
Ah, okay. So when I use gestures like come in, sit down.
Yes.
What about when we do the social contract? Listen to Miss Salva. What does that look like?
Like listen to Miss Salva.
Right, right.
Yeah. Because, for example, in biology, it's very hard to understand because I don't have that in biology. She just talk, and I don't know most of the words that she use. So I'm just listening to her, but I don't understand because I don't know the words.
Right.
So I have to learn the words, and after that I can understand what is she talking about.
You're having to go home at night, translate, try to figure it out, come back the next day.
Yes.
That's hard. That's hard.
When you use a picture, it's very helpful because when I don't know a word and you only translate the word, I know the word in Spanish, but I forget the word in English. But when I don't know a word in English and you use a picture, I don't need to figure out in Spanish. I can, okay, now that is in English.
Right.
That is in English.
You got it. You got it. Because there's a picture in the English word. Everybody gets it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Especially in things like math and biology and science. We need images when we teach. Because it's new for everybody in the room. Mitosis. But, that's new for everybody. So visuals are very important.
That's so much helpful that only translate.
Than just translating, using your translator, is watching the teacher slow down and use pictures and gestures. Those are your two top things you would tell teachers for newcomers.
Yes.
Well, you're an expert, so we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Because I moved from El Salvador to here last year in June 23rd, and right now, I am going to tell you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. And when I came here, I didn't know how to speak English, and those were the ugliest days of my whole life, because when somebody was talking to me, I didn't know what they were trying to tell me, and that was so sad because I want to answer them, but actually I didn't know how to do it, and it was there, and when I realized that I should do something, and then I began to read, and this is gonna be hard, and sometimes I said, wow, this is gonna be impossible, but in my family we have a saying, which is nothing is impossible if you believe it. So what I did to overcome that and was I began to read. First of all, I began to read many books, and I practiced my English with my friends and with my family, with the teachers, and that's so important. You don't have to be scared. You only have to do it. You only have to do it. So I began to study, and I began to do as much as was possible to do. So now I'm going to tell you another thing that it's so amazing, and I am currently in English pre-AP 1, and I feel so good about it because I feel that I'm improving, and I feel that I'm trying my best.
Okay, so we just looked at your TELPAS score. What did you make on reading?
Advanced high.
Advanced time. And 9-10 months ago, when you came to our classrooms, how much English were you reading?
Nothing.
Nothing. Hello, goodbye.
Yes, good night, good morning.
That's it. Okay. So what I think, I mean, I believe it because I know you, but I think this is very inspiring. For us as teachers, I think it's very inspiring, and also for their students to find out what happened in your classrooms, in your other classrooms, and on your own. How did this happen? What did you think you did?
Okay, I think the most important part was when I come here, I knew that why I come. I leave my family, I leave my parents, my brother, and I want to do something. I want to. This is a sacrifice because I leave everything. I come here because I want a better life. So when I come here, I was focused. Okay, I wanna achieve this thing. I wanna work hard. I wanna pay attention. I don't wanna tire with somebody during the class. I wanna pay attention.
You have been a very focused student. So you're saying you had a mindset that was focused. So what does that mean for practically at night or after school? What did you do?
Okay. In some of my classes was very hard in understand when my teachers speak because they speak very fast and I have nobody else that speaks Spanish. So sometimes I ask what is the homework, and they just didn't ask me. So I understand, okay, they don't wanna help me. So what I could do. So when I come to my house, I try to find the lesson in internet. I search videos in YouTube. I search pages in internet. I try for myself to understand what my teacher speak during the day.
Were you finding resources in Spanish so that you could understand the lessons?
Yes.
Okay, so you would go home and find resources in your native language, and then when you came back, you could understand your content classes.
Yes, but that's not everything. When I study in my native language, after that, when I understand what is the theme, what is the lesson, okay, then I try to understand in English, because if I understand and if I only understand in Spanish, okay, I'm gonna understand that, but when I come again to my class, I don't want to understand anything.
So okay, I understand what you're saying. If you got the concept, you would get it in Spanish, but then before you were finished, you would look at it in English, so you'd get some of the vocabulary, kind of, pre-teaching yourself, so when you went into the classroom, you would understand more of the English being used.
Yes, because I need to learn everything. I need to learn how is a multiplication in English, how is a rest, a sum, a division, everything. So when my teacher speaks, I can understand their words. So when I was in my house, I was learning in Spanish, and after that, when I understand, I can learn in English by myself. I reread the lesson that she gave to us, and
then you can understand it. So you feel like that affected your English reading ability?
Because I spend a lot of time reading in English, very much time reading in English, because that's the only way to remember. Because if I try only to remember a word, okay, I'm gonna forget after so many days, because I don't use only in that class or only in this class. But when I read and read and read, I remember the word and I can use it in different classes.
That's fantastic. Do you read things for pleasure in English, or only history, biology, geometry content because you needed those for school? What do you mostly read?
I read a lot of things. Okay, first I read a little bit about history, about English, whatever in English, and after that I try to watch a movie in English with subtitles to, how can I say, to open my mind, to don't stress myself. So after that, I can retake other lesson, another.
So you're a lot of your day trying to immerse yourself in English reading.